Yeah. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit more about the mathematics, because we're here at a math conference. I've proven a theorem. I've been to a lot of math conferences. I went to one that was very disciplined. It was like a job fair, for graduate students. It was really tough to get around. They had like all these different. It was like an exhibit hall or all these different booths, and people were trying to attract graduate students. It was some idea that, but the topology booth, of course, was closed, and like the algebra booth was way out in the field, and no one went there. The analysis booth is like you could get arbitrarily close to the analysis booth, but you couldn't actually get to the analysis booth. Yeah, it seemed like about 73% of the booths were about statistics, and I can't even count the number of combinatorics booths. It's just so stupid. I don't know why I include these. All right. One time I did a psychic convention. I talked about I did comedy for men, so I've done psychics. The psychic convention was weird. It was a psychic convention in Atlanta, and there was no advertising for it. They all just knew to show up. It's like suddenly they all appeared. Well, of course it was today. And it's tough doing jokes for psychics because they start laughing before you get to the punchline. I can't. Well, I'm not done. Oh no, we heard, we got it. There's been some movies about math. Some prominent films, of course. Good Will Hunting and Proof and so forth. I'm waiting for a good 3D movie about math. I think that's a prime target. I like 3D movies because they're, of course, higher dimensional, and that makes you feel geekier. One time I actually tried to watch all three. You take 3 sets of 3D glasses and put them on and see if I could see in 9 dimensions. You watch all 3 Star Wars movies at once. It was cool. All right. So the last little bit here about math and modeling. As I mentioned, of course, we know math is used a lot for science and engineering. It's also nowadays with global warming and climate change, all these mathematical models are having increasing importance. And of course, weather is one of the things that mathematics has modeled for a long time. The nonlinear Navier-Stokes equations, systems of fluid flow in the atmosphere, and interactions with different Earth and atmospheric sciences. So I think it's a really important area of math. One of the things that, for example, you can see it coming up. The other day I heard a weatherman talking about variable cloudiness. It's like clouds shaped like variables. That's what he actually, like an alpha floating around, an X. So, and the other thing, though, the weather, I've been watching the weather a lot, and, disorganized storm. This guy was saying, there's a disorganized storm front out in the Atlantic. It's very disorganized. I'm thinking that sounds kind of like the kind of storm I would be. It's like, I'm going to roll in and throw lightning. Where did I put the lightning? Honey, have you seen my lightning? I had it. It's my impression of disorganized storm, yes. All right. Well, I'm not sure that I want to go too much longer. I want to tell you a little bit more, make sure I fill my time. I just can't do that joke. I can't do that joke. You're too nice. I don't want to do that joke for you folks. No, do it, Lou. No. You'll never speak in Boston again. So embarrassing moments in class. I've done this. This is a lot. This is a good crowd for this material. So you guys are teachers, and when I was first teaching.